Hi, my name is Colonel Ed Fleming. I'm a colonel in the United States Army, and I work for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in New Orleans, Louisiana. I want to welcome you guys to the FloodRisk 2012 conference, and I wanted to take a minute to tell you a little bit about the City of New Orleans, the Corps of Engineers, and the work that we do to reduce risk due to flooding. You know, the City of New Orleans is very unique in its geography. It's one of the only cities in the United States of America that has to worry about flooding from really three different areas. Number one, being on the Gulf of Mexico, we are very susceptible to storm surge that comes from hurricanes that normally comes up from the south. Number two, the Mississippi River runs straight through the middle of the city of New Orleans, and so we are susceptible to a riverine flood based on water that comes from the north. And number three, most of the city of New Orleans and the surrounding area is below sea level. So every drop of rain that falls in the city and in the greater New Orleans area has to be pumped out. So there are three ways that the city can flood: from storm surge from a hurricane, from a riverine flood, and from rainfall. And of course that all is taken into the prism of subsidence and sea level rise that is very critical to us to take into account as we try to reduce the risk from flooding in all of those three areas. You know, we've had to use a lot of different technologies after Hurricane Katrina, which hit this area August 29, 2005, as we went about rebuilding this system. This area is known for its organic soils. It is very, very soft, and it's very hard to build levees and flood walls in this area. So we've had to take that into account as we use things like deep soil mixing or wick drains to be able to strengthen the soil to give us a better foundation to build levees and flood walls, gated structures in this area. It's been my pleasure to give you a couple of comments and to tell you a little bit about the City of New Orleans, and I hope you enjoy your time at the FloodRisk Conference 2012.